Hello children, in the morning we have done transportation, and under transportation we have done blood circulatory system in human being. So this video is transportation 2. Transportation 2, and in this video we will do other circulatory system known as lymphatic system. In human beings or in vertebrates, we have two circulatory systems. One is blood circulatory and second is lymphatic system. In the first one, blood circulates throughout the body, and in this lymphatic system, lymph circulates throughout the body. So, in lymphatic system, it is like the drainage system, or it is like the sewage system. So it cleans up our body fluid. That's why it is known as drainage system. And in lymph system, instead of blood, lymph circulates throughout the body. So now what is lymph? Lymph is a fluid. Like the blood, it is a fluid, but it is plasma-like. That it is colorless. It is a colorless fluid and it do not have any blood cells. No cells are present. It is a colorless fluid, and this system is parallel to the lymphatic circulatory system. Now, what are the different parts of this system, lymphatic system? First, it has lymph capillaries. Second, it has lymph vessels. And third, it has lymph nodes. So, all three are different parts of lymphatic system. The other organs which are also involved with lymphatic system are thymus, which is present in the chest region, and spleen. But we will discuss only about these three. So, from where the lymph comes into the lymph vessels and where it is formed. So, by seeing this diagram, you can see this is capillaries of artery having pure blood, red blood. These are the capillaries of vein having impure blood, and these two capillaries today, they form a network. These capillaries are single celled, and around these capillaries, some the other color, this greenish color capillaries are also present, and these capillaries are lymph capillaries. What happened in these blood capillaries? There are small holes. These are the blood capillaries. Small holes are present in blood capillaries, and from these holes some of the fluid it leaks, and this fluid which is leaked down by these capillaries, it has plasma, then some proteins, and then some blood cells. So this fluid, it is being leaked by these blood capillaries, and this fluid is around in the tissue. This portion you can see around these capillaries, it is tissue, and tissue is having cells. So in between the cells of tissue, this liquid or fluid which is being leaked by these capillaries is present, and this tissue, it is known as fluid tissue, tissue of fluid, or interstitial fluid. So the fluid which is present around the cells in the tissue, it is known as tissue fluid, and which comes from the blood capillaries after leaking. And this tissue is not red in color, it is plasma-like in color, having some proteins and some blood cells, and even it has some microorganisms which are harmful for the body or some particulate matter also. So when this tissue is present in the this fluid is present in the tissue, these capillaries, lymph capillaries are also present here, and this fluid is absorbed by the lymph capillaries. Now when it is inside the lymph capillaries, it is known as lymph instead of tissue fluid. Now it is known as lymph, and these capillaries, they join to form lymph vessels. These are lymph vessels, and lymph vessels, they go through the lymph nodes. From the lymph nodes and lymph vessels, ultimately these lymph vessels, they open into the blood veins. These veins are known as subclavian veins. These lymph vessels, they open in subclavian veins which are present at the site of collarbones, and all the lymph now it is poured in the veins, subclavian veins. Then why this process is going on? Because this lymph, when it comes to lymph nodes, it filters there. It is filtered, and the lymphocytes which are present inside the nodes, they kill all the harmful microorganism, and the waste, it does not come into the blood, and clean blood, it comes to subclavian veins. In this way, these lymph vessels or lymphatic system, it cleans the tissue fluid, and after cleaning, it is poured in the subclavian veins. This is how lymphatic system works. Now, what are different functions of lymphatic system or lymph? First function is the lymphatic system, it absorbs all the tissue fluid which is there around the tissue. First function is it absorbs all the tissue fluid. Second function is this lymph, it circulates inside the body and it covers all the body cells. And this lymph, it has disease fighting cells, the lymphocytes, so it helps to increase the immunity of the body. So this is the second function. The third function is, as filtration is done in the nodes, and these nodes, they also produce certain lymphocytes, and they also produce other immune cells, and also the cells which produce antibodies for fighting the disease. So very important, these lymph nodes produce lymphocytes and antibody producing cells for increasing the immunity of the body. And the next fourth function is these lymph vessels, they absorb fatty acids and fats from the digestive system, from the villi of intestines. You know, these villi are present in the wall of intestine. So from these villi, these lymph vessels, they absorb fatty acid and fats, and later on these fats and fatty acids, they are poured in the subclavian veins, and then they go to the heart. So these are some important functions. That is, in brief, it increases the immunity of the body. Then the body gets rid of the harmful material, microorganism, pathogens which are not needed to the body, and it maintain a equilibrium in the body fluid, and it does not go waste, it comes to the blood again. So in short, this is about the lymphatic system. It is a short topic, and in the next topic we will do the transportation in plants. This is all. Thank you.